Okay guys, so I'm on turn 187 of the Khazâd campaign. Got quite a few things we need to do here in the war against Isengard. I think what I'll do first is start going after this guy. He's got a few hundred Urukai under his banner. He's a general, so we can kill him off pretty easily. And then the following turn, I'm going to see if I can continue pushing towards Karas, but that may not be so easy. I expect there's going to be reinforcements pouring in from the east, possibly, actually very likely these guys will be rushing over there too. Unless if I can find a way to kind of divert them in this direction. Yeah, I could get some of these troops moving. These guys I'm sending back home. And these guys won't be there for a while. Yeah, I think these guys have too many catapults. I might leave you guys behind. Actually, no. I'll think about that one. You could use some more pikemen. Yeah, you definitely could use some more pikemen. So, let's take care of that. And I'll give you some cell swords over here. There we go. That way what I'll do is I'll have this guy start marching across this bridge. I think I'll have you go in this direction towards Karas. That way you can be there in 2 turns. Oh. Darn, is the game crashing on me already? Jeez. Alright guys, it appears the game crashed on me over here, so I'm trying to force close this. This has been happening more and more frequently, unfortunately. This doesn't make any sense. Nothing is working. What on earth is going on? Why is nothing working? This is making no sense at all. All right. Alright guys, so sorry about that wait there. I'm gonna go ahead and restart the game here then. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna have to speak with the Discord servers about this. Alright guys, sorry that was a waste of about 12 minutes, exactly 12 minutes right there, unfortunately. Try this again. Here's to hoping we don't have any more crashes.
Honor, by your will, sire, we shall engage. Glory and honor, we march to battle.
Alright. Let's see what happens now. Okay, good hit, good hit. Start switching to great volleys. Oh, come on. How are you not in range? Stop, stop. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Not doing a good job of hitting the general, unfortunately. Let's have you guys focus on the crossbows. Hit the general point blank range.
Only half the enemy force remain. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, that was a decent hit. The canisters are going way over their heads, unfortunately.
The enemy general lies dead.
There we go. That was a good hit.
Those have his miserable bones, and let our
Yeah, they're
swords
practically
hide
wiped
them.
out. General's dead. Won't be long before... Yep, they're already running. Very nice, very nice. So just get one more volley against these guys. Alright, it's enough shooting. Let's go ahead and end this then.
battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true, the enemy army flees the field. After them, cut the cowards down.
Okay, I don't think we'll catch up with this bodyguard, unfortunately. Because the war goats are still way too slow. Yeah, they're way too slow. They're not going to catch him. Go after these guys instead. Yeah, they should be running them down. I mean, you're charging downhill. I don't know how you can't catch up to them. Okay. Alright, got that done. I should send in some reinforcements, so I'll send these guys over. I think I'll send over... No, I'll keep Ballin here and his troops just in case, but... I might send you guys down a little bit. Let's keep you moving in this direction. And I'm going to have you guys kind of move this way. Let's see if we can kind of distract them in that direction so that the way to Karas can be a little bit more clear. And there's no way the Uruk-hai are going to attack us at the bridge. See if I can help out over here a bit. Alright, let's see if we can kill this general off here too. Get this done with. Alright, let's start over here. Oh, actually, let's do this instead. Alright, come on, let's hit the general.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We have
Nicely done.
hell.
Oh.
The enemy army flees the field. After them, cut the cowards down.
Alright, crossbows, you can stop firing. All we gotta do is just chase down the rest. Simple assignment.
This is a clear victory.
Okay, that's over with. Alright, another splendid victory. Now, with the Dunedain in firm control over this region, I may have an opportunity to start pushing on a Dunyard over here, but it's going to require a few other moving pieces. Yeah, we definitely have the numbers to make this happen. We got two really solid generals here in the area. Plenty of reinforcements, so we could batter our way through Dunyard over here and try to take it. Plus, if we distract the Uruk-hai enough in this region, it'll force them to pull troops away from the west. So, we could end up thinning out the Uruk-hai defenses. And then up here, I still have Baran's army making his way down. I'm still trying to decide what we're going to go after first. I think it kind of depends. If the Uruk-hai... Let me see, let's check up here. Yeah, if they take this region and the elves don't make an attempt to try to take it back, then I could send Baran's army down there to take it back for them. Or we could just keep it, because if we keep it, then it'll be a pretty good foothold into northern Rohan. And it'll serve nicely as a stopping point for reinforcements, so... What I need to do is start prepping our troops, because Baran's going to need a lot of troops to continue his push into Rohan. Another general would be great too, if we can do that. And I might as well get a diplomat trained here, because if I take some territory back for Rohan, I would like to give it back to them if I can. Because I don't have any diplomats down here exactly. Just spies for the time being.
I would fight for your people as if they were my own, friend.
Alright, all that's looking pretty good. Let's just check on logistics then. You can start building... Yeah, let's build this feast hall. That'll help with culture conversion. Keep you where you are. We're gonna wait until next turn to start moving those troops, because I need to send these guys down south. What I'd like to do is send them towards Lon Engren and then eventually towards Karas. Alright, I think I've already started moving all these other guys here. That's good.
Aye, Lord. Aye. Aye, sire.
Alright, and what other regions do we need to pay attention to? Not really anything up here. I think we have some troops good to go here. I'm going to wait one more turn so we can get our Dragon Slayers going. Might as well get some more catapults too. Tartafilin. You'll focus on the Telkaran Armorer, and we can raise taxes here. That's nice. Let's keep it going. Why not just keep it very high? There we go. And this turn so we can get moving. I'm hoping this stream I can take at least one, maybe two more regions away from Isengard. That's manageable. As long as I don't have to deal with Uruk-hai numbers being overly inflated. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I think I need to start taking some Claritin. Okay, so it looks like they're beefing up their defenses at Karas over here. I was hoping they might send some troops. I was hoping they'd leave at least one of these guys behind to deal with our troops over here. But they're going to make us fight for this region, that's for sure. It's a good thing these guys are close behind. They can still provide some support. What I need to do is start checking on this region down here. I'll definitely need to keep my spy over here. But taking Karas is of the utmost importance. We have to take this region. I think what I could do, because I have some more troops here I can move, I could just continue pushing my way down. I can get rid of these guys pretty easily.
Something at your service.
I think I might move these guys. I mean, yeah, we could possibly take down EUR this turn, but I don't really have the troops justify holding it once we take it.
My king. My king.
Alright, well, let's at least do the easy thing first. Let's get this guy moving, because he's got a long ways to go, unfortunately. Probably best he just makes his way through Fangorn.
Set a watch. We camp
It's going to be a long march regardless. And I need to get these pikemen and catapults moving, because I need them down here. I need a lot more pikemen, so let's get you moving too. That would be a good idea. Income is still doing pretty well. Retrain the cavalry, because why not? And let's just continue sending you back to Tharbad. Let's put you in there. Let's get you to board this ship and get moving again. A lot of good troops we can use, so I think I'm gonna put you. Yeah, I'm gonna put you guys over here. In fact, what I could do is with these troops, I might be tempted to send them down towards this peninsula here. We could end up taking this region from the Uruk-hai. But I didn't know what their defenses look like. Yeah, it looks like a pretty easy target, honestly. I feel like we can take it without too much of a fight. Because if we can take Balorn over here, it could allow us to slowly make our way east across Gondor. I mean, it would effectively be opening a whole new front for them if we start attacking down here in this peninsula. May not be such a bad idea, but it would require me to send my troops back a little bit. It's probably what I'll do, because they're pretty determined to defend Karas over here, and I need to emphasize speed above all, so and I really need generals too. That's another thing. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll keep you guys out here. We'll try to devastate some territory. I might have you guys go back to Elkfad up here, just to hold out. In the meantime, I Then I'm going to send you guys back for retraining. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's start sending you back.
March! That'll do 'em today, sire. Aye. Honor, my lord. In your name, sire. My king. Onward. Aye. Joining our forces. Aye.
Okay, that brings you back to full strength. That's good.
Leaving the army.
You can still get one more unit in here, but I might hold off.
Aye, my liege.
I think what I'll do is I'll start hitting these guys over here, because if I can break through these guys, and with our combined strength here, we could start pushing on a Dunyard down here.
Honor, my lord. Have a taste of my blade. My king. Aye.
Yeah, it's a bit of a risk, but I think I'm willing to take it, honestly.
An honor, my lord. I'm gonna stick you.
The only problem I have is I know we can get rid of these guys easily, but it's really pushing on a Dunyard that's a different question entirely, because they still have
I'm gonna stick
probably a combined 8,000 troops in this region, just from what we can see alone. I'm sure they're going to be sending more on the way.
on my way. Yes, my king. Have a taste of my blade. My king.
Alright, I think we need to attack Dunyard over here because we clearly have the numbers to push through. Versus over here, yes, we have a lot of troops, but it would take them time to really get into position. And these guys are kind of on their own, unfortunately. I don't want these guys to get encircled if they start heading for this bridge. And I'm going to send you guys. I think I'll keep you nearby. And how's culture looking here? Actually, let's get roads going. We need that badly. Culture's doing good, 23%. It's not bad. This one's at 32%. That's not bad either. I would like to get these troops moving, but public order is still in... It's in a good place, just not great. I think I'll just get these guys moving anyways. It's a lot of troops we're keeping here. Yeah, it's not too bad if I move them now. I might do that. I think I'll leave behind a couple of these guys. Yeah, that'll help a little bit. Move you into this fort here. Alright, let's get you heading back home. You guys keep heading towards Tharbad. Everybody needs to head to Tharbad. There we go. That's looking good. Yep, just keep moving, guys. We don't really need a spy up here at all, so let's start bringing you down. Alright, you guys know where you're going. Let's check the construction queue really quick. Ostin Ethel. Build roads here. Halls of Owen. Yeah, let's build Durden's Garrison. We're overdue for that. Ramsburg. Yep, build that for me. Airstone. Let's get that going, and let's increase you know, let's just keep it at high. Mount Gundabad. Yep, let's build the vaults. And I can get some more hammers of Gundabad. That's really cool. And then Latash. And then Lon Engren. Yep, you're gonna stay right there. That's... And then Lon Engren. Yep, you're gonna stay right there. That's good. Keep taxes low for the time being. Yeah, if we can upset the balance over here, it'll force the Uruk-hai to scramble more troops in this area. Hmm.
Leading the men with honor, sire.
Alright, it's not looking too bad. No siege equipment, just a bunch of cavalry.
Attack!
Sorry guys, I need to check my Twitch. I think my stream timed out again, unfortunately. Yeah, my internet is just... Yeah, I need to do something. Give me a quick second, guys. I think I know what the problem is.
Don't deserve to live!
Get myself comfortable here. Okay. Alright, what are we dealing with here then? Alright, let's start pushing forward then. We need to get in range and start hitting these guys. Alright, let's get you guys moving forward then. If only there was a way to get catapults to move faster. Man, they are still not in range. Jesus. Are we at the bottom of a hill or something? I got my troops up further here. This is driving me crazy. We're just not in range at all. Yeah, that's better. Oh, forgot to do something really quick. Yeah, that's why my face was looking so bright. There we go. That looks better. It's a little bit more balanced. My gosh, can I just get in range with my damn catapults already? Alright, where's my cavalry? Let's get you guys moving. Actually, I'm gonna get you guys even closer. Let's get you guys even closer then. A few feet wouldn't hurt. Alright. Now you can open fire. Yeah, I'll let you guys open fire over here. Keep you guys moving too. Let's get you guys moving here too. There we go. Got the war goats coming in from behind. Alright, so they're bringing in, what is it, the light cavalry? Yep, they're bringing in the light cavalry now. They're gonna start getting you guys into shield formation quickly. Alright, crossbows. There we go. Devastating volley. That stopped their charge dead in its tracks. Alright, time to hit those archers with some grape shot. Enough with those boulders.
Our men are winning the battle. The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard them well, so we can
Nice.
defeat the rest of the
Okay, okay. Good work, guys. Good work. Alright. War goats, you did amazing. You completely wiped out their light cavalry. Let's go ahead and take advantage of this gap here. I want you guys just keep hitting the archers, okay? Hit the archers. Hit the archers. Alright, I'm going to get you guys start attacking these archers here. Alright, I think it's time we start pushing forward here. Alright, let's get you guys out of there. Regroup, regroup.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright, what's going on over here?
enemy are badly blooded.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a quick moment. Alright, sorry for that wait, guys. Just had to take a call from some family. No big deal. Oh, sheesh, that was a good hit right there. Alright, so we killed a captain so far. There are no actual generals on this battlefield except our own. I'd like to kill these warg riders off. Okay, we're knocking off a few. Knocking off a few, it's not bad. Yeah, I can tell some of our Khazâd reclaimers are taking a bit of a hit. I hope they didn't mess up my pikemen. Oh, my Zenith Guard might be in trouble. Shoot, I better send these guys back. I gotta save my general. Shoot. Yeah, you guys need to rush back. Shoot. He might be in trouble. He might be in trouble. I mean, the battle is definitely ours, but we might lose our general over here because they managed to get my one general completely surrounded. Alright, come on, war goats, get in there and help out. Mine are gonna take forever. They're not gonna get there for like 2 days. Yeah, I better get you guys moving. Let's get you guys moving. Alright, let's aim for this cavalry now. Let's not mess about here anymore. Alright, let's eliminate these guys now. Oh, they're all running. Lovely. Good to see that. Alright, let's knock a few of them out. It's only really the cavalry that's being stubborn. These guys are always the last to be routed in most battles.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash. The enemy army flees the field. After them, cut the cowards down.
Alright, let's get the catapults to stop firing.
Look how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
Alright, so 16% casualties, probably 14% losses, I'm guessing. Alright, that's enough then. 13% losses, okay. Another glorious victory, so we lost about 600 troops. Alright, now let's see what happened to these guys. They didn't do too bad. Some of my elites got a little messed up, but I can at least merge them together. Pikemen seem to be okay. Across the board, not too bad.
Aye, my king. Aye, my liege.
Yeah, I think I'll start merging you guys together. Let's do this really quick then.
My king.
Let's merge you guys together.
Aye, sire. Aligning the armies, sire. My king.
There we go.
Honor, my lord. Aye, noble sire. Aye, my liege. Move out. Merging armies, sire. Aye, lord.
Alright, I can start sending you guys back for retraining.
March.
I still can't really get the First Legion here. That's going to take some time, so I might as well send you somewhere else, send you back home. Actually, Ost and Ethel will be fine.
That'll do him today, sire.
Alright, so with that battle won, I should be able to consolidate my forces here and potentially push south towards Dunyard.
My king.
Let's see what we can do here.
Honor.
Yeah, let's get you guys moving down south.
Marching.
We're going to start pushing our way down. Let's give you one more unit. So, let's see here.
Aye. My king. Aye, sire. Aye.
Yeah, you've got enough crossbows. I think we could use more spearmen, right? Actually, it might be good on spearmen. I'll give you Khazad Guardians. And then we'll get the pikemen back.
Aye, sire.
Actually, I might just keep you guys together.
My king. Aye. Honor, my lord. Aye, my liege. Move out. Aye, lord. My king. Aye, lord. March. March. Aye. Aye.
Alright, that's looking good. And I have a lot of troops over here I could start moving. Yeah, let me just see where these next couple of turns take us first. Actually, I could send you guys over here to help fill some slots. That may not be such a bad idea.
Aye, sire. My king. Aye.
Yeah, let me go ahead and merge some of these guys together first, because you can take 6 units. Which means I've got 7 here. The ballistas can easily go back, because I don't really need those.
Aye, lord. Onward. My king.
Not for now, anyways. I'll just go ahead and put you guys in here for now. There we go.
Aligning the armies. Aye.
Alright, it's looking pretty good. And I've already got Barden on the move, right? Yeah, you're just starting to enter Fangorn Forest, so keep you moving. Alright, let's see what the Dunlendings want. Nothing as usual. Okay. No surprise there. Alright, money is really coming in right now. Let's see.
My king.
Alright, so now they're starting to push over here in the west. So what I'm going to do is just start falling back a bit. I don't think there's any point in trying to push forward.
I'm gonna stick you. Have a taste
I might stop these guys along the way. We can easily crush these guys.
of you.
So I might do that along the way, but you for sure need to start falling back. So
My king. Aye.
let's see what we can do here.
Forward. Honor, my lord. Aye, lord.
I could try to take these guys out. Would it be that bad if I took them out one by one?
I'm gonna stick
Yeah, they got trolls over here. It'd be a mess. It would be a mess.
Have a taste of my
I mean, these guys wouldn't be bad. I could take them out easily. These guys wouldn't be too bad either, just some ballistas to look out for. And this is a smaller army. You know, I could do that. Instead of falling back, we could just push on, because we got plenty of troops here. I know Dane's got a pretty strong army. He could take these guys out pretty quickly. And then we can consolidate our forces here with some elite infantry. And just basically start grinding our way through this region. Eventually make our way towards Karas. I just don't know what the reinforcements look like. That's the only question right now. I don't think I have to worry about this area in particular, because the Dunedain hold on to this very well. So if they try crossing over here, they'll have to deal with the Dunedain along the way. So I'm hoping I can just send my guy down over here. And then tell me what's down here. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Alright, and then these guys. What am I doing with some of these guys here? Yeah, this is a pretty solid army. Lots of siege equipment. We're really lacking in infantry, though. I need to start sending these guys over, too. I think that's what I'd better do. Because if I try pushing forward now, I think I've got a pretty strong army in the making. Yeah, I don't think it looks too bad. I think I'll go ahead and take the chance here. Or I can get these guys moving too. I could use an extra ship. Yeah, let's get you guys over here. Same with you guys. And I want to get these guys on the move too. So let's start having you march down here. Yeah, if we're going to do this, I'll have to leave some siege equipment behind because this is too much. We don't need all of this. Yeah, I can leave you guys behind. Just take you guys, maybe. I'll leave you behind, too. So that means we got all these guys together. Decent amount of shock infantry. I don't have an abundance of spears. Cavalry is actually in a really strong position. Not a lot of ranged units. Actually, wait, I do have a lot of ranged units. I've got a bunch of these Hethaglier Beast Hunters. It's not a bad combination. I mean, it's not really the strongest combination of troops, but it's definitely enough to get the job done. Yeah, because I could start landing my forces here now, but I think I'm going to wait at least one more turn, so... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait one more turn. I want you to come over here and pick up this guy. Yep, that'll be perfect. Then just kind of make your way over this way. There you go. Make sure you're stronger together. If we get these guys for sure, we'll definitely have enough strength to take this area. I don't know about pushing on to Dunyard right. Actually, it's not bad. I think we could do it. They got a lot of troops over here. That's the problem. They got all these guys as backup over here. Well, let's start moving down here. Oh, the elves still hold on to Fangorn camp. That's good. So once we arrive on the scene, I think I'm going to push straight for Edoras. Alright, how strong are their defenses here? What are we looking at? It's not too bad. We could just take these guys out one at a time. Those Orthanc Wardens are pretty tough, though. I'm not gonna lie. But Barden does have some of the best troops I'm able to give him. Need some siege equipment, though. And these guys are still far behind. Yep, we'll do that. Alright, and the cavalry. Where am I going to send you? Here? Can't get you retrained there. Not yet. Okay, well, we can at least get some of these guys moving. They don't need to stay in here. Let's get you moving this way. We'll get you moving as well. And we still have, yep, some gold tier shield guard. Well, deeping guard, I mean. Yeah, I don't really have any more troops here I can retrain with an armor upgrade. Already exhausted all of my options. I might have to send you guys back elsewhere to get retrained. Yeah, I think we're going to send you back up north. And these guys are totally ready to go. Let's get you moving. Gonna have you start making the long march down to Osten Ethel. And I got another dude here ready to take over, so let's see. Who's the better governor? Oh yeah, you're definitely the better governor. So you will be our new frontline general. Congratulations. We're taking you to the front. And I got 2 diplomats here, so let's get you guys moving down here towards Rohan. Get another one down there too. Alright, and there's no need for us to really push for Fangorn Camp. I really think it's important that we take back Edoras. Or, what I could do is, Barden could just serve as a distraction. I could just march around here and just cause as much damage as possible, and get the Uruk-hai skirting back east. I don't think it's a good idea for me to really push on right now, given the numbers that we're up against. But, I could just give them like some false signals here. I'll pretend that I'm moving towards Karas. Maybe the AI will think that they need a bunch up towards Dunyard over here. Not Karas, Dunyard. But I'm going to start making some precise moves over here. Yeah, we'll have to fight quite a few battles, but I think we're ready for this. I should start getting these troops moving too. Actually, wait. Don't I have more troops elsewhere? Oh yeah, these were my backup. Okay. Yeah, let's get you back to Elkfud over here. I think I'm going to get you guys out of here too, because we need to start pushing south. Alright, let's take out these guys quickly. Alright, General, stay back here for me. And the rest of these guys, I'm going to keep you guys over here. You guys stay here. Alright. Not bad. Looks good so far. But I am going to get you guys kind of turning around here. I'm terrified of those trolls. How many of those EUR crossbows do they have? Okay, they got one over there. That might be the only one. So not a lot of ranged units. That's good news. Okay, we definitely need to take out these guys, so you start aiming for those trolls. They need to be your first priority. Nope, don't pursue. Yeah, hit the crossbows here. Oh my god, no, no, wrong, wrong. Use the actual accurate boulders. Boulders. There we go. Oh, shit. All right, we took out over half of them in one shot. Come on, let's get some more. Yes. Yes, more dead trolls. Yay. Yay. All right, hit those wargs.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Ah,
We have
missed that
sent
one.
the cart to hell.
All right, time to push down against them. All right, they only got 2 of those trolls left. No big deal.
Battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
All right, here they come. Alright, so all the trolls are dead. I think it's time we send the general in to help out. Let's get you around the flanks then. Alright, that was a devastating charge. Wiped out a good fraction of them on impact. Let's do another one. The problem is there's a lot of pressure over here in the center, so we need to start crashing on them over here. Yeah, these guys are still fighting on. Alright, come on. Line up so we can get a decent charge in there. Alright, so those Reavers couldn't withstand that.
The enemy army flees the field. After them. Cut the
Alright, you can
cannons
stop firing. Oh, no, stop firing. Stop firing. Alright, it's a lot of orcs getting away. Don't let me down, goats, please. Just run them down. There we go. That's good. Good work. Now get over here and stop these guys.
This is a clear victory.
Alright, next we can go over here and stop these guys. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with.
Aye, sir. Have a taste of my blade. Aye, king. Aye, I'm gonna stick you. Aye, lord.
Yeah, the problem is I'm kind of running low on cavalry, aren't I?
Aye, sire.
I don't have any more war goats in this area.
Aye. Your will, my lord. Aye, sire. My king. Aye, my liege. Honor, lord. Aye. Aye, lord. Aye. Forward. Leading the men with honor, sire.
Alright, let's take these guys out first.
Army will attack.
Okay, so this will be a bit problematic. Gotta get all my troops up this dang hill. I got my dang equipment and all of my troops over here. And are they attacking? I kind of hope they don't this time. No, I don't think they are. So I gotta get myself in position. Oh, nope, they're attacking. No, they're not. Yes, they are. No, they're not. Yep, they're attacking now. Son of a gun. Okay, you guys better rush into position now. Get that dang equipment up here now. We're in trouble. They know they have us compromised over here. Alright, my pikes better get their butts moving. Of course, they're hitting my crossbows. And I can't see shit over here. Or to just get you guys ready to move. I'm gonna get my war goats up here. Need to try to take out those ballistas quickly. Alright, I'm gonna need you guys to start pushing over here then. Slowly. Okay, we're inflicting some more casualties, that's good. Where did my war goats go? Yeah, you guys need to hurry the F up and get over here. Are they still hitting my crossbows? From that range? That can't be right. Yeah, just keep hitting the crossbows with everything you've got. It's okay if they hit the pikes, no big deal. And I got a whole army waiting over here. Alright, don't tire yourselves out. Is this a different version? I haven't seen War Goats before. Yes. I don't know when they updated Khazad and added Lewin with their own dwarven cavalry. It may have been like maybe in the last version that came out, I'm guessing. And they are still hitting my... They love hitting my crossbows back here. It's super annoying. The AI always loves to hit my crossbows. But I'm going to go ahead and hit those ballistas now. Get those dang things out of the way. Because their rate of fire is ridiculous. They reload so quickly. This is why... One of the reasons why I'm really not the biggest fan of the War Goats. They have a powerful charge and they're pretty good in melee, but... I mean, they're very good in melee, but they're just incredibly slow. It's embarrassing, but when they're really exhausted, they can't even catch up with infantry. It's very bad. Oh my god. Get these guys to stop shooting. They're killing off my crossbows. Yeah, those things fire off like machine guns. It's super annoying. Alright, get back, get back. I think I'm running out of grape shot over here, unfortunately.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, now they're trying to surround us. They're gonna try to surround us, boys. Yep, let's hit him again. Can't see what's going on over here, but that's okay.
Our men are winning the battle.
Alright, keep firing, keep firing. Don't get distracted. Looks like the unit portraits are different from what I'm used to also. It must be an update behind or something. Unit portraits are different from what I'm used to. Yeah, they must have had like an update on the unit portraits, I'm not sure, because this is actually my first time, in this particular version, this is my first time playing as Khazad. So I know they made some adjustments to Khazad in regards to the available units you get. And I'm glad that they made a change for Erded Lewin, because Erded Lewin for the longest time did not have really any cavalry whatsoever apart from merchant cavalry. So I'm glad they finally gave them their own dwarven cavalry. Okay, fall back, run away. Holy oh man. I keep forgetting that the grape shot can still impact these guys. Son of a bitch, I just lost half my cavalry to grape shot again. I keep making that mistake. Come on, hit these guys over here. Please, please stop hitting my cavalry. And the problem is, on this side of the campaign map, this is my only cavalry I have, honestly. Alright, we gotta stop these ballistas. Fall back again, fall back, fall back. They still got enough crew to operate all four. Alright, let's hit him again. I just lost half my cavalry because I was very foolish with my grape shot. Alright, come on. Just kill off every single one of them. Okay. Go back, go back, go back. Alright, better just get my beast hunters out of there. You're not going to be much use to me in melee. No need to throw you in. I will, however, start throwing in my shock troops. Alright, let's start bashing through this gap here. I'm going to send you over here to kind of help out the general. Alright, you guys still have some shots left. Keep shooting at those crossbows. They still have enough to operate just one ballista. Let's see if we can stop them. Stop them from firing off that round. We're doing pretty well casualty-wise. Still fired off a round. Ah, they killed like 2 crossbows. Alright, that's enough. Come on, kill these guys. There's only 3. It can't take you long. There we go. Done. Hooray. That took like 5 charges to take them out. Yep, get out of there. Don't stay behind. Alright, so with that ballista out of the way, I don't have to worry about them anymore. Problem is, they're just being pretty stubborn right now. Alright, got these guys to rout. That's good. Oh no. See, this is what I hate about fighting in woods. Now they're sending over like a third of their army around this corner. That's not good. They're really obsessed about trying to go after my crossbows. Okay, I better send you guys back up here. Good thing I got you guys in the center. Come over here. We're getting flanked. Yep, we're getting flanked. Alright, catch up to these guys. Come on, guys. Reform. Get up the hill. Come on. Up the hill. Up the hill.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And these guys are coming back again. Alright, what's going on over here? Problem is, I've tired out my cavalry and depleted our numbers. Alright, we're starting to get some more of them to rout. That's good. Alright, what's going on over here? Alright, these guys lost half their numbers. Okay, so the only question here is just how much more of this we have to deal with.
The enemy general lies dead. Let the crows have his miserable bones, and let our swords have his men.
Alright, so the captain's finally dead. Let's see if that starts to... Yeah, there we go. Alright, now they're starting to flee. That's good, that's good. Alright, don't fire anymore.
The enemy army flees the field. After them, cut the cowards down.
Alright, not too bad. Still not going to be a wipeout, unfortunately, because of how incredibly slow our cavalry is. Alright, very nice. Keep it up, keep it up. We're getting the kill count up. And only 5% casualties so far. It's not bad. Okay, you didn't get a single one of them. That's just ridiculous. Nope. Is this guy seriously going to get away? There we go. Almost got there. Alright, lost 189 troops. Not bad. So that is 2 wipeouts back to back. Perfect. Alright, so we'll just continue capitalizing on this because we're doing so great. We'll take these guys out next. Should be a little easier since they have no siege equipment. Still no cavalry here. And then we should just be able to push straight onto Karas over here. I can get these guys to help out too by taking out these guys here. Yeah, actually, he's out of movement points. So I think we're going to have to wait until this guy can get on the move again. Yeah, we'll wait.
out! Aye, sire. Aye, lord. Aye, sire.
Alright, what do we got here for troops? Yeah, we'll just wait next turn and just see what we can do. Because I forgot that he's out of movement points, and I would prefer to have him in charge. And he's got all of our pikemen, too. Yeah, most of them anyways.
Aye, lord.
I think I'll just start moving in this direction with this guy. That way he can't head back towards Karas.
Aye. I'm gonna stick you. Onward. Closing in the enemy.
Well, that's just kind of dumb.
Approaching to engage.
Can't be out of movement points. If you click the center button with a dwarf head on it, on the right, it will flash colors to identify troops. That's really helpful for me when they're fleeing and I'm trying to hunt them down. Oh, that's a good tip. Thank you. I appreciate that. Problem is that when you play as the dwarves, unless you're Erebor, because Erebor actually has a huge variety of cavalry to choose from, which is great. But if you're playing as Khazâd or as Ered Luin, you really just don't get a lot of cavalry to choose from. So you find yourself really supplementing with mercenary cavalry like these guys.
Closing in the enemy.
Alright, let's see if we can take these guys out then.
Time's come, lads. To arms.
I gotta get dinner going here soon. Already 9 o'clock. That's some weird maps working with this time around. I'm really tired of fighting in the woods. I hate the woods. I hate the woods on a number of levels. Alright, we'll do that. I like having 3 catapults. I think I might just go with that as a new standard. 3 is better than 2. Keep my crossbows over here. Keep my deeping guard over here. There we go. Kind of keep you guys hidden. I'm going to have the best troops over on this side. And then I'll put you guys over here too with the deeping guard. There we go. Alright. I don't have a general to lead this army, but that's okay. Maybe it'll be an opportunity for someone to show their quality and get promoted. Still got some cavalry here. And the war goats, I'm going to keep you guys probably just chilling over here for now, because I don't want to keep running you all over the map. Alright, Khazâd Guardians, I'm going to keep you on this side too. Alright, this will be a pivotal battle. Once we wipe these guys out, by next turn we can hopefully start pushing onto Karas. It's actually not that crucial of a battle, but at least we'll deny them of these troops. Alright, here they move, here they come. I'm going to get my horsemen moving over here. We got to take out those ballistas. I forgot these guys have ballistas already. Alright, let's see if we can take out those ballistas. It's going to take our cavalry a little while to get there. Get my war goats moving. Oh yeah, they're going to go after my crossbows, aren't they? Oh, alright, we're already killing a couple of guys. That's good. Have you played other factions much? What are your favorites? Basic bitch answer, but I love a Gondor campaign. Oh, I'm with you there. Gondor is definitely one of my favorite factions, especially if I'm playing as the Reunited Kingdom. But on its own, Gondor is still one of my favorites. I've been meaning to stream the Gondorian campaign. I did it before, but only on medium difficulty. But I've never played it on very hard. And with the changes they made to Gondor, I think it's even more challenging playing as Gondor now, because you no longer have Dol Amroth as an ally. You absorb Dol Amroth altogether, which makes you more powerful, but unfortunately just really means you're completely on your own in the beginning of the campaign, except for Rohan. Oh wait, did we destroy some equipment? Shit! We're doing good, okay. They only got like one left. That's hilarious. And... oh, so close. Come on, guys. Let's get rid of them. Let's destroy it. Yes, we did. We did. Yay. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. But as for factions, I have played... I'm trying to recall them now, because I finished quite a few campaigns over the last years. I think like over the last 6 months to a year, I finished quite a few campaigns on very hard difficulty. I played as the Woodland Realm, which is the hardest one, by far. That one was a massive headache to get done. I played as Bree. Weirdly enough, Bree ended up being one of my absolute favorite factions to play as. I do like Bree a lot. I don't care what anyone else says, they're great. Played as Rohan, that was a lot of fun. And... I'm trying to remember... what else did I stream? I did stream the Ard-Adenheim campaign, which is also tons of fun. Ard-Adenheim was not that bad. A bit challenging at first dealing with the Haradrim, but overall great campaign, great faction. And what else did I play as? I'm trying to remember now. I'm trying to recall. Woodland Realm, Bree, Rohan. Is that it? I feel like there's one more that I've streamed. Maybe that is it. The ones that I have streamed for very hard difficulty. Woodland Realm, Bree, Ard-Adenheim, Khazâd, of course. Yeah, it's just not coming to me right now.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, aim for these guys in the back. But overall, after I'm done with the Khazâd campaign, I'm thinking about taking a little bit of a break from Divide and Conquer from the EUR mod. Just because there are other games I really want to play. I definitely want to try to get better at playing Rome 2. And I'm also waiting for version 2 of EUR to come out, which is going to be tons of fun. Hopefully that's not too far around the corner. But I am excited to start playing Dauntless Days, because I know the official campaign is due to come out sometime this year, in the last quarter. So getting that announcement was just amazing.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I absolutely love hearing that Dauntless Days is going to get a release date. Well, something close to a release date for their official campaign. Single player campaign map. Because I know everyone's been waiting on that for years. But once that comes out, I will be indulging my time on that particular mod altogether. It's one of the reasons why I want to get better at playing Rome 2, because it's borrowing heavily from the gameplay mechanics of Total War Attila and Rome 2. Alright, I think the catapults can stop firing. You guys have done enough. Archers, I think you've done enough too. Let's just go in and wipe out the rest. Alright, where are my mercenaries? Here they are. Perfect. Still fresh. Now these guys are faster than the war goats, so they won't have they shouldn't have any trouble running these guys down. Alright, mercenaries, keep going. Yeah, don't let those ballistas get away. Let's make this a total wipeout. And you're just letting this guy get away.
Riders. This is a clear victory.
Alright, lost absolutely no soldiers at all.
We're set for an ambush.
Okay, I'm hoping my Twitch stream didn't cut out again, because I hope it didn't. Okay, maybe it was just weirdly buffering for some reason. Okay. Twitch has been really weird with my streaming lately. For the last couple of months, it's been weirdly just disconnecting together. But YouTube does not give me any streaming issues whatsoever, so I'm always confused as to why Twitch has these problems, but not YouTube. YouTube will never give me issues. I really hope it didn't just cut out. Because I'm refreshing it and it's still saying live. Okay. Still though, that's just so annoying. It did for a bit, but you're back now. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've got Spectrum where I'm at, and I don't hate Spectrum. I think my phone service is good with them, but for some reason, the internet is always like a little spotty. Alright, what was I doing here? Culture's at 33. You guys need to stick around for at least, I would say, 3 or 4 more turns. We gotta get culture up to at least 50, 60%. Alright, I'm sending all these guys over because we need to start taking Boulogne by next turn. I'll save this. Alright, and then you won a great battle there. Let's have you pushing towards Karas. I'm not concerned about these guys. I don't think they're going to make a move on Lon Engren. If they do, I got troops over here to help out. In fact, I think I'll send you guys over here. Yeah, you'll have enough time to get there. More siege equipment, the better. Alright, and I don't think I'm going to move on these guys just yet. I don't think it's going to be practical for me to try to take Dunyard, just because I know their numbers are twice what we have there right now. So, if I can at least make them nervous and force them to send more troops that way, then it might make things in the west a little bit easier for me. Okay. Yeah, the one thing that's kind of annoying about the late game is just how many troops you're constantly moving across the map. And have to constantly keep pumping troops to the front. So you're at a point where, yes, your economy is great, you don't really have to worry about money whatsoever, but you just have to constantly keep pumping troops and moving them to the front lines, which takes them, depending on where they are, just a massive number of turns. Alright, as long as we can keep the Uruk-hai preoccupied in Dunyard, I don't much care about taking it. I just want them to force troops away from other fronts. Got another general, yay. Money is still doing great. Alright, so Karas looks like we have to fight a couple more battles here. These guys can definitely come in and help out, so I could have them hold this bridge.
Aye, my liege.
And I need a spy over here. Alright, I don't think they're sending any reinforcements in this direction, unless it's from Brignos. But we could fight these guys, destroy them, push on to the next target, these guys in particular. And then hopefully there won't be anything stopping us from besieging and then possibly just taking Karas this turn. I was hoping to head towards Baloran this turn with these troops, but with these guys over here, it's definitely going to make it more challenging. Got to think about this one a bit.
Aye, lord.
What have you done in the campaign so far? On the mini map, it looks like you've taken the Misty Mountains. Did you go west at all? On the mini map over here, I mean, it's been kind of a slow-moving campaign because when you play as Khazad, you have to start all the way over here in Erebor, where the arrow is, and basically just march your way through Mirkwood or through the northern regions through Gundabad, and then make your way down to East Khazad to reclaim it. So that took a while to consolidate our position in Khazad. But from there, we slowly took out the goblins. They took a while to take out, especially because I didn't know that apparently you don't have to fight the Belrog anymore. I didn't find this out for quite a few turns. I just left like a huge army here in East Khazad for a long time thinking the Belrog was going to show up, and I kept wondering, like, this is like turn 50, where's the Belrog, you know? I found out on Discord that the Belrog gets killed off-screen now, so that was kind of a waste of like 15, I think like even like 20 turns I kept waiting for the Belrog to show up. It never happened. But that's what caused the delay in taking out the goblins. Then I started pushing northwards against Gundabad. That was a long war. It took longer than I thought it would, but we eventually took these guys out. Agmar, the good news is that Agmar was not really a huge threat to us. The Dunedain did very well pushing them back. Edith Lewin decided to stay on the good side, so they actually took Karn Doom on their own. So Agmar, we basically came in and helped finish the job. But by the time we really got involved in fighting Agmar, they had like a handful of regions left, so they were already very heavily depleted. And then Dol Guldur, we didn't have to worry about Dol Guldur too much, because apparently Dale and the Valesmen did an amazing job of pushing them out of Mirkwood entirely. We just helped take Amanlang, so that was our contribution. And that was a pretty interesting battle, because we fought alongside thousands of Valesmen and Men of Dale over here for the Battle of Dol Guldur. Took this fortification, and then that was basically our just one contribution fighting against Dol Guldur. We didn't really have to do any other fighting apart from that, I don't think. And then the Dunlendings over here, even though I should have taken these guys out sooner in the game, I just didn't feel like fighting both these guys and the goblins early game. So I paid them a lot of money, stayed with them as allies, and then eventually they ended up going to war against Isengard. They lost all their territory over here, so that's where I came in and basically just tried to take back as much as I could. Eventually I am going to have to destroy the Dunlendings, but we're a long ways off from that. I just got to make sure Isengard's in a pretty helpless position in order for me to divert resources back up here. But yeah, that's basically been the gist of the campaign so far. Kind of slow moving. Turn 190. I don't think I'll be able to win this campaign until probably closer to turn 230, maybe 240. Because we have 26 regions under our control, and we still have to destroy the Dunlendings and acquire 24 more regions to win the game. Alright, so Baron's arrived. They also got some more troops here. Oh, and they've got the Berial Engelaith. I do love these guys. They're amazing. They're incredibly tanky. And their range is insane. 205 meters, very high accuracy. Their missile attack is 11. So they're just about as devastating as the most powerful crossbows. Alright, I'm going to send this guy down here to make the Uruk-hai a bit nervous. Better check on Rohan, make sure they're not in dire circumstances. Nah, they're still doing well over here. That's good. And yep, Dale still holds on to Galabrin. That is really good to see. I'm glad that Dale is actually keeping Mordor at bay. Glad to see that. Because I don't think Mordor is really going to be able to do much anymore. Because they were doing very well in depleting Rohan, but then they got pushed out entirely by the Elves and Rohan. They're dealing with a lot of pressure from Dale and from Dorwinion over here. So I think they'll do a pretty good job of keeping them contained, while I deal with Isengard over here, with all this fighting going on. Alright, let's see. Am I going to take out this guy this turn? Yeah, I might as well. I think I might hold off on sending these troops. I mean, we got these guys over here too. It really shouldn't be a problem. But I think I'll do this. Let's go ahead and drop you guys off here. Yeah, we'll have you board this ship next turn and push on towards Balorn, because then this guy will be a little further away. And if this guy decides to head towards Lon Engren, I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase taxes here. We just need to keep this army on the move, because we're doing well here. We could end up taking Karas in a couple of turns. But I gotta make sure the Uruk-hai are not sending troops over here trying to head towards Elkfud. Otherwise, I'll have to send these guys back.
Aye, my liege.
I might send you back to hold the bridge. I don't think I really want you there anymore. Yeah, it's a bit risky. I might send you back to hold the bridge, because I don't want these guys bypassing me and heading towards Dunlardic. And then you guys, yeah, head towards Osten Ethel. Can't retrain you there just yet, so let's send you up here. You guys keep moving. Alright, what about my merchant cavalry? Still can't retrain them. Okay, that's annoying. But the Dwarven cavalry, I'm going to give you an armor upgrade, because you need it. And we got an extra general here. I'm going to send you over here where I need you most. I need more generals. In fact, this guy needs to get moving. He can't stay there anymore. Oh, I can get some cell swords. That's nice. Alright, and you guys definitely need to get moving. Let's give you an armor upgrade. And what about over here? Nope, can't do anything. Might as well check the construction queue. Dane's Halls. Nope, nothing to build here anymore. Mount Graham. Yeah, we'll do that. Tharbad. You can focus on Merchant's Core. Actually, no. Merchant's Wharf. Let's do that. Dunlardic. Hall of Aule would be a great idea. Yeah, that would be a fantastic idea. We should do that. Rakyaberg, let's see. Build a Merchant's Wharf as well. Get us some more money coming in. And I'm just going to continue capitalizing on our gains here. Yeah, we really need more cavalry. I don't have any nearby that I can spare. Alright, you just need to keep moving this way. Oh, we got all these troops here too. That's great. Let's just get you moving down this way then. And the cavalry's going to get a head start. There you go. Yeah, I'll hire the cell swords next turn. I'm going to put a bunch of you guys into a fort to save me some money. Alright, I don't need this spy here. Let's get you moving down this way. Alright, we're gonna have to head to Edoras then. Okay, let's say this again. And I'm going to force these guys to fight me up here. Yeah, the numbers are definitely on their side, but no siege equipment this time. A lot of lower tier units, so it really shouldn't take long to rout these guys. They do outnumber us 2 to 1, unfortunately. Alright, and this will be my last battle. I gotta get some dinner. Chicken's been sitting in the sous vide for well over 3 hours now. Alright, Dwarven Cavalry, I'm going to keep you guys just hidden for the most part. We're not really going to need you this all that much. Alright, who else do we still have up there? Yep, still got my Sons of the Fallen, stay here. General's going to stay back there. Alright, who else is still up there? Yep, still got the shock troops. Let's get you guys all situated over there. Alright, and crossbows. Let's put you guys over on this side. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get you guys slightly repositioned. Okay, here they come. Marching through the woods. They'll make pretty easy targets for the catapults, nonetheless. Alright, I might get you guys marching forward a little bit. Just a little bit. Give the catapults a little bit more room. Now, they're going to have a lot of crossbows, so we got to deal with that extra damage. Alright, so, got a pretty good killing ground over here. Nice kill zone. All we gotta do is just keep the catapults firing. And the pikes should do a good job of protecting them. Alright, we're inflicting a lot of casualties. That's great. Alright, hit these pikemen here while they're standing. Alright, don't panic, boys. Keep the line intact.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
There we go. Alright, keep it up. Damn it, catapults. You're supposed to just keep firing. Come on. Alright, I may have to start sending in my goats soon. Alright, come on. Just back this thing up. Come on, come on. Why are you guys not firing? Come on, catapults, move the thing. Come on. Alright, we gotta start turning something around over here. Our casualties are going up.
The enemy general lies dead. Let the crows have his
Alright,
miserable
marvelous.
revenge.
Alright, we killed the
Let our
captain.
swords
Very
have
nice,
their
very
way.
nice. Alright, get my cavalry out of there before they're slaughtered. And they're running. Wonderful. Nope, run, guys. Run. Don't fight. Run.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have
Okay.
lost half their men.
Alright, their center's collapsed. Let's bring you guys back and operate this damn catapult if you can. Alright, the right is collapsing. Sons of the Fallen did amazing over here. Great job. Oh, nope, they're regrouping. Come on, guys. Push. Push forward. Come on, guys. Turn this thing around and hit those crossbows. Alright, you can stop firing now. And you can stop firing too. Good stuff, my dude. Gotta go to bed so I can get up early tomorrow. Have fun. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I gotta be heading to bed in probably another hour and a half here, too. So this will definitely be my last battle. Because I gotta wake up super early as well. Case of the Mondays. What are we doing here? Yep. Now, if these guys can just stop regrouping and just run away, that'd be great. There we go. Alright, that's official. The morale is completely broken. So now I can just brush up on the rest here. Yeah, this will be far from a wipeout, unfortunately. I just don't have fast enough cavalry. I need a lot more of those Aotheoid cavalry. Alright. I know you won't be able to catch these guys, but we'll see what happens. they're way too far away. No, alright, they're going another direction now. That's good. Might be able to intercept them.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory.
Man,
worthy of only the
766 troops got away. Oh well. It's not fabulous.
My king,
Alright, the next best thing we can do
my lord,
is start marching on this fort and besiege them.
my king.
I think what I'll do first is just start consolidating some of our numbers here, because we've taken some casualties the last couple of battles, but we're still in excellent fighting condition.
Aye, aye, lord. Aye, my king.
Okay, overall looking pretty good.
Aye,
So I think I'll send a couple of these guys back.
king. Aye, sire.
Yeah, because we got plenty of reinforcements here. Let's go ahead and get you down here.
Aye, lord.
And I'll have you start grouping up with some of these guys. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go ahead and send you guys out of there.
Aye, sire. Aye. Aye. Forward. Onward. My king.
I don't necessarily think we need more pikemen. Crossbows for sure. Let's get another one in there.
Aye,
Get
lord.
you in there too. And then why not the Dragon Slayers? Pretty good on the Shield Guard. Actually, we could use one more, I'm thinking. Yeah, one more would be good. One more of the Shield Guard would be excellent. There he goes. Now he's got a pretty strong frickin' army. Still got a decent number of reinforcements to back us up here. Keep pushing towards Karas.
Aye.
I'll figure out what to do with this guy next stream. I could just have him intercept these guys, because they look like they're heading towards Karas. So if I intercept him over here and wipe these guys out entirely, then I can just continue marching on to the city. And this guy, we're going to have to wait at least one more turn before he can get on the move again, because now he's used up his movement points.
My king.
And how's culture looking here then? 42%? Very good. Very nice. And these guys will just have to wait until next turn before we can move on to Balorn. Alright guys, well that is the end of my stream. Now normally I would be playing this on Wednesday as well, but I am a little preoccupied now, Wednesdays after work, so what I'll need to do is just follow up on this campaign. I may just have to make the new streaming date a Thursday instead of Wednesday. Because, again, Wednesday I've got something I'm doing right after work. So, Thursday will possibly be the new Wednesday for me. And I'm still trying to get a handle on streaming on the weekends. It's just a bit complicated with my work needs. Because sometimes I work on Saturday and I end up driving around for work a lot longer than I anticipate. So trying to make early afternoon is just becoming very difficult for Saturdays. But I still want to commit to Sundays as well. But what I'll do is, if I'm not going to do it tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll stream this campaign again on Thursday. I'll put it on the schedule so I can get back to Thursdays again. So hope to have you guys there. Thanks again for watching. Take care.